Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. We got ourselves a Jester game here. Man, this headset is destroying my ears today. They hurt. They hurt so bad. I don't know what I don't know what happened. But it's painful. Welcome. Good news, bad news. Good news, we're Jester. Bad news, it means we don't have any night immunity. So early on, we're at a little bit of a disadvantage. We want to try to get all the different, we want to get Lynch's Jester claiming everything at some point, including Jailer at some point. So, which one do we want to go for today? We did Escort already during the series. Escort's a fun one to try and do. Retree's a little dangerous because you can get X'd at night pretty powerfully. Medium's a thing. We were roadblock last night. Can I just claim vet? Wait! Oh no! Oh no! I mean, come on. This feels cheating. This feels like it's cheating. This feels like it's cheating. You're gonna feel so stupid when you guilty this, and I'm actually Doc. Just an unlucky Doc here is all. No one called for TPLO, so I was on random. I mean, that's not fair. Like, this isn't even fair. Wait and let medium tell you. Claiming Doc as SK isn't so clever. I'm counting this. I'm counting this as a win as claiming Doc. A very lucky jest. That wasn't a play, man. I was just really lucky, man. That's just super lucky. There was nothing about that. There was absolutely no. I guess I could have claimed anything there and technically have gotten my win. I could have claimed Jailer, and then I could have been like, "Hey guys, I got a Jailer. I got a win claiming Jailer as Jester." I could have cheated the heck out of that one, guys. That's right. Doctor's not a particularly hard one to get a Jester win as. I'm counting this, though. I am counting this. And this is the reasonable thing to do when you're seen as, when people suspect you as being SK, is to claim Doc, because that's what all the bad people at SK will claim. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Just lucky. I think I let it random, because I really don't know anybody. Like, actually don't know anybody. I just know it's 11 probably is actually the SK here, so. What? That was a random kill on the serial killer. Yo, I'm sorry. I let it random. Don't call me a dumb bitch. So I got an achievement for that. So that was random. Sad boy. I'm sorry. I'm head out. I don't blame you. That was legitimately random though. So what are you gonna do? Literally, I had no idea. I had no idea who was good or who was bad there, so I just let it rando. Like there was maybe some scum reading I could have done and just killed somebody who was talkative, but it could have easily been a Godfather too, like a mafia. I guess that at that point, with that many people dead and the doctor being one of the ones that knows, it feels somewhat likely to hit an evil, honestly, at that point, randomly. So no one called for TPL or else I would have killed them and gotten that taken care of. Maybe the jailer or another important role, but that didn't happen this game. I'm counting this. All right? I don't care what you say in the chat. I'm counting this as a win as claiming doctor. All right? Because it's a legitimate jester tactic to claim doctor in an SK game and look suspicious and get lynched for it. So I just happen to have gotten supremely lucky. Escort role blocked me. I obviously am going to claim doctor then because it's the right call as jester to claim doc there, and then you look super suspicious and everybody thinks you're evil and you are actually evil and it's great. That was good. I take those. I absolutely freaking take those. All right. Let's see. Sorry for my cursing today, guys. I'm in a mood. I've been having a tough time with these games, and now my ear hurts. But this game was good. I like this one. I'll take this one. All right. In fact, I recently tried a very interesting claim as arsonist, and I think I get super salty, and I kind of like rage stop the recording, but it's still a pretty interesting game, and I think I might post it anyway. So if you haven't seen that one, hopefully it's already up. Maybe it'll be up. Maybe I don't put it up. I don't know. I don't know anymore. But I've been having a tough day with trying to record. I did some TOLs, and they were all terrible, early deaths and stuff like that. And tried some TOS, and they were mostly terrible. And finally get a Jester, which is great, because that's what my scrolls are. Jester, X, and Jailer right now. Those are the best roles in the entire game. Changed my mind. And so I'm happy that I at least got a Jester. I got really lucky as Jester. And let it random. Killed the SK, which is a bummer. But it was a rando. You guys saw it. It was a random. And I got a Chieve. I'll take the Chieve. So now the question is, even with a fairly good start for killers, for evils, can evils win the game? I just got out of a game as Doctor. Unfortunately, I didn't actually record the whole thing because I died day 2. Was feeling like a really boring game. I wasn't revived the first night that I was dead. Talked to the lookout. We had like 3 people picked out in death chat, but there was no medium. So I was like, well, I'm not going to keep recording this game, obviously. I'm just going to chill here, work on stuff on my other screen for the channel, and, you know, just let the game kind of continue. And all of a sudden, a night after the night that I thought I'd be revived, I get revived. And I carry the game. We had, it was like a, we only had a majority with the neutral killing, carried the darn game. With some great scum reads that we had. In fact, my lead as Doctor was only a scum read, but it was a great one. And then we had information from the lookout too. Ended up winning the game with the help of the jailer, and it was a really good game. But I had already stopped the recording for like 3 minutes, so you know it was just kind of like me sitting there. And then it wouldn't have made any sense to bring the recording back in. I didn't think so. The bad thing about winning Jester so early is having to wait. Yep. Now I sit. But I got lucky wins, so I take those. I take those. Yeah. And I'm counting it, like I said. I'm absolutely counting it. This is a win as a Doctor claim. To be fair, the Doctor claim is not the harder one that I was expecting to have. You know? I could have claimed anything right there because I was so suspicious. Thank you for killing the SK. I randomed it. And just so happened to kill the SK. Which is kind of a coincidence. Whenever people are like, oh man, sheriff found 3 evils in a row, that's got to be cheating. It's like, no. Now, there's a couple things that may have happened. One thing that very well might have happened is that they scum read. They found one person legitimately by random, which is totally possible. And then they scum read based upon the voting or what people say. So, I'm not doing much scum reading right now, obviously, because I'm kind of just chilling here. But, yeah, there's definitely a place where when people say things, a lot of it is like this, right? I'll tell you guys some of the most suspicious things you can say. Works as a jester, by the way, if you're trying to get yourself lynched. People are voting for you, and you say, "Why me?" Never say "Why me" if you're mafia or neutral killing. Do not say "Why me," because don't just go, "Wait, why am I being voted up?" You just sound bad. You sound suspicious. You got to be like, "Okay, I see you guys are voting for me. Here's my claim. Here's why I think you should inno me. Here's what I've done during this game to help town. I've been very towny. I've been trying to add to the conversation. You need to inno this. We need to find somebody else to put up here because it is not me." That's how you play successfully. You don't say, "Why me?" Because there's probably 5 good reasons why you should be up there. Even when you're town and you're legitimate, there's still probably good reasons for you to be pushed up. So, why me is not a good defense. It's a great defense as a jester. Why me? I didn't use it there. I didn't have to use it there. There was nothing much to be done. Shadow Hunter here is suspicious to me. Okay, this is the only thing I've seen. Maybe Shadow Hunter is a jailer? Very possible. I don't know. They're very talkative right here, and they're pushing for claims, so they might be jailer. But I hate it when town says Vigi can shoot vet to confirm. That's one of the plays I make as evil, is trying to bait people into shooting each other. Because unless it's my mafioso claiming, I don't, in which case I kind of don't want them to shoot each other, obviously. But if they're not my mafia, if there's 2 TK claims, which can absolutely be the case, there can be a veteran and a Vigi, or 2 Vigis. Making them kill each other just reduces town's ability to kind of get a majority for votes, and tends to kill off roles for you. And in addition to that, by saying it, you basically ensure that if one of them is not mafia kills somebody else. So what could happen tonight now? Vigi goes to shoot veteran. Let's say veteran's legitimate. Veteran alerts. Vigi's dead. Veteran is alive. Mafia kills another person. 2 kills in one night, as opposed to what? Not 2 kills in one night. You know? So that's one of the things that indeed can be something you want to look into. Kilo the jailer here. Shadow's not jailer. Man, I'm really suspicious of Shadow there. Really suspicious of Shadow. Is this over? It's close. They DC? Why are they dead? Like, what happened to them? That's an interesting DC there. Like, it doesn't seem like it was a rage DC. It seems like it was an AFK. Or like, oh, I have to go. My parents are calling me. Which I get. But Banker is transported. I was transported. Hang marzipan. Okay, so transport is super powerful here in this game, but it doesn't mean that any spy or any so-and-so was visited does not mean anything. Now, I don't see the spy post here. I don't think I can taunt. I have so many taunts. Shadow and Pancake are Mafia too. I think Shadow's Mafia because of them trying to bait Vigi into shooting Veteran. Although, no Vigi dead, no Vet dead. Which means they either didn't listen to Shadow Hunter saying it, or one of them is actually Mafia. Right? Because that's one thing that'll happen. If that is the case, right, and one of them is lying and is Mafia, then you tend to not see them die. Because I accidentally muted myself with my shoulder. Don't ask. So, you know, that's one of the things that can definitely happen here. Why is this even up? Marzipan is soft defending Imba. Spy is Mafia. No surprise there. I think Shadowhunter's claiming Spy. I think they are actually Mafia. We scum read that. Okay, if we're legitimate, if we're right on this, right? Which one, me or Macy? Pancake says. Oh, Pancake is a Spy claim? We said Shadowhunter is Mafia based upon this weird kind of bait into them shooting each other. Way over. Literally, it was right here, right? Right here. We saw this. I wasn't paying attention to the game. We were talking about other games and other kind of tactics for how to not look as evil and how to look as evil. And hopefully this is an educational video. I think it went from an early win to quite an educational video. And we just said, bam, that's suspicious to me. I don't know if that's the case or not, but that is one of the things that I kind of look for as a town, or even as evil, I suppose, to kind of scum read out other potential plays. So I would say that's definitely very evil looking. Vigi did not attempt to shoot Veteran, or maybe they did, went to go shoot Veteran, and Veteran lived, I suppose. Maisie's dead. Mafia majority. Let's see what happens here. I mean, I suppose if you're Godfather, let's say that Papa is Mafioso Gun Godfather, which is certainly possible. It is not a bad call as Mafia to actually bait the legitimate Vigi into... And there's a janitor? What? Shadow says we won. Bam. We had a good read. So I'm assuming Papa is Mafioso Gun Godfather. It's actually a good call to bait a Vigi into your Godfather. Potentially. Okay? Potentially. Because you can... If a mislynch is going to get you majority, which it was, Vigi says, you know, and the person who's claiming Veteran is the Godfather, you say, yeah, go ahead, shoot me tonight, Vigi. I'll show you. I'll alert. And then when nobody dies the next day, Papa, the Godfather, gets to say, listen, I alerted and I was not shot. So, all right, this is silly. That will was awful. I would have lynched based upon that will, though. Vigi visiting tonight, might die, won't shoot back. Terrible will. If I saw this will, I was guilting it. First of all, and I've said this before, when there's too many silly things that don't add anything to a will, I'm suspicious. It's like you're trying to make up space. That's an evil type of play to do. A lot of times when you're just talking nonsense that doesn't actually progress the game, it's different. It's evil. Look at the difference between the Transporter and the Veteran. This is the Veteran's 5 nights. This is the Transporter's 5 nights. Veteran, you only need a couple things. You need alert, no alert, and then if you have a specific suspicion that you want to make sure is there in case you die. That's it. That's all. And if I was them, I would have said that Vig visiting tonight might die, won't shoot back. No, I would have said that I alerted because Vig was supposed to come and try to attack me. I wasn't attacked, obviously. The Vigilante is lying. That is a good Mafia play if you play it like that. I felt like it was almost an accident that they ended up pulling that play off and getting the Vigi shot. But since you are, in fact, you get to claim I wasn't attacked, even though you were attacked. How does that fall apart? If there's a lookout or a spy, that's one of the ways that spy bugs can be useful, by the way. You could check out Papa, but you probably wouldn't have, because you thought that they may have been Veteran. In which case, if they were Veteran, 2 town died. Vigi and Spy. And look, yeah, you know what? It's a solid Mafia play to do that. If you're a Godfather, and there's a Vigi CC, all right, and you were claiming Veteran, or you want to claim Veteran, not a bad call. Say, go ahead, Vigi. Come shoot me tonight. Come shoot me. Go ahead. I'll alert. We can prove ourselves tonight. It'll be fine. And then when you don't die, because you're immune, you say, I wasn't attacked. I alerted. Nobody visited me. I wasn't attacked. Vigilante's lying. Hang them, please. Right? They didn't visit me because they knew I was actual vet. It's good play. It's good play, but you have to have immunity for that, obviously. You can't do that as a janitor. You'll just die, and then Vigi will be confirmed, and you'll be dead. Not a bad play, though. Of course, you know, there are ways against that to counter that, but I think it's pretty solid. I liked it. I think that it was done on accident. I don't think it was done on purpose. So it's Shadowhunter, Marzipan, and Papa. And we read Shadowhunter off of one thing that they said. One thing that they said in the entire game. We read them as evil. I would have shot that if I was a vigilante. They were the janitor. We would have had a beautiful, beautiful little janitor kill on our plates. So, like, if somebody said that to me, if I was claiming the Vigi, if I was... Needless, I think, was already dead, right? Was there 2 Vigis? No. Yeah, it was Imba. Okay, so if I was Imba and I saw that, you know, somebody trying to bait me into shooting a veteran claim, I would be like, wait, what's your role? And if it wasn't a compelling role or a compelling will, I would have shot them. So, yeah. Okay, I got gifted a win there. I got gifted a win. I'm taking it. I'm accepting it. It counts. That's Doctor done. All right. See you guys. Cheers.
Like the video, please. Subscribe. So give me praise. See you in the next video.